Well, hi, everybody, and welcome to NAUI's Dive Team Report. I'm your host, Greg Martin. Every time a diver gets into the water, he or she should be reminded of the fragile environment that we're entering. Care should be taken to preserve just as much of the underwater habitat as possible. NAUI, the National Association of Underwater Instructors, has for a long time been a very strong advocate for the ocean and sea life and the sea life health. Sam Richardson heads up NAUI's Green Diver Initiative, which has recently seen a new website come online. Sam, explain to all of the listeners about the Green Diver Initiative, or GDI as we call it, and what that's all about.
Well, the Green Diver Initiative started back in 2010 with a startup grant with the Disney World Conservation Fund and with NAUI, a new nonprofit to help inspire and empower divers to help out with environmental causes. So they started back in 2010, redesigned our Green Diver Initiative website this past year, back in January, and it just went live a couple of months ago. I'm very excited about it because it's going to be more user-friendly, and it's really going to showcase and spotlight divers who are actually taking real action and helping preserve and conserve our ocean planet. So we're just really excited about that, and we're sharing stories, and we want to hear from all of our NAUI members who are doing great work, who are doing projects all across the world. We want to hear about so we can spotlight that.
Now, Green Diver has kind of languished in the background for a while, and recently, about this time last year or so, you came on board, and I see good things.
Yeah, it's been it hasn't even been a year yet. It's back in July of last year, and a lot has happened just in a short period of time. Really excited about it. I've got a lot of momentum going. Again, we just started re-engaging really with our members, with NAUI members on our social media pages as well, and also with the website. And it's just fascinating for me personally and for a green diver to really see what divers are doing and what is actually missing out there in the field of environmental nonprofits, and where can Green Diver kind of fill those voids. And one area that we're developing the program right now is a grant program. And this grant program, we want to be able to provide much needed funds to divers who are individuals and also organizations and dive shops who are doing projects. That's something that there is a lot of need for. I was actually talking to a diver the other day who she's doing a project with coral reefs, but she's not a nonprofit. And a lot of grants and foundations that give money, they only give to a nonprofit if you're tied to a nonprofit. So there is an opportunity for Green Diver Initiative to step in that void and be able to raise money for these folks who are actually doing real work in the environment. And we're just excited that we're going to get that started in this coming year.
Yeah, that sounds exciting because, as you mentioned, so many of these opportunities wind up going to just not-for-profits, and there have been a lot of great programs that local dive groups and so forth have put together. I know locally here we have groups that go out and do river cleanups on a fairly regular basis, and it would be nice to be able to offset some of those costs as well.
Absolutely, and I think that's where Green Diver can do something that other nonprofits aren't doing right now or aren't doing on a large basis, and I think we can be able to take care of that, and looking forward to being an asset to our NAUI members and Green Divers.
Now, something, Sam, that you guys are involved with, kind of teaming up with the folks at Roddenberry Adventures on their Trashy diver program that they started here a few years back, and that's coming up right away, isn't it?
We just kicked off this month. We actually started April 1st. April Fool's Day. Kind of joke here for April Fool's Day, it is no joke. The pollution in our waterways is no joke. So we were happy to get that started on April Fool's Day. And that'll run until the end of September through the first part of October. So we got about 6 months of this contest I'll be running. And again, it is a partnership with Roddenberry Adventures. This is our 5th year doing this. And we have a great lineup of sponsors this year. TUSA, Captain Slate's Scuba Adventure, Vivid Picks, Intova, Roddenberry Adventures, and NAUI Worldwide are all stepping in, providing prizes for all of our contestants this year. The brand new setup this year we're excited about. It's all online. We have an online portal that allows for easy access to fill out a form, fill out the waivers, and then upload your images all in one place. So it's kind of a one-stop shop, and so far we've had a few entries already, but I really challenge folks to get out there, grab a camera, grab a friend, and go clean up your local waterways and take a picture while you're doing it, and you got a chance to win some pretty cool prizes.
What do you see, Sam, for the future of Green Diver?
Well, like I said, we got the grant program this week starting up in this next year. And so we're excited to get that going and building the funding for that. So we're looking forward to starting a campaign to raise money for this grant program. We're also coming up very shortly here in the next quarter of Sources. You're going to see a special issue that's going to be dedicated to environmental issues. So you'll see a lot of stories relating to everything from picking an eco-conscious sunscreen product to learn about best practices being a green diver. So you'll also learn more about our new website that you'll see and what resources we have available. Also, we have some articles related to boating issues with illegal dumping, the International Poster Contest, which will announce the winners from that, and different events that are going on and projects going on regionally across the globe. So we're really excited. This will be one of our first strictly environmental issues.
Looks like there's a lot of things that are on the horizon for Green Diver, and best of luck with Green Diver, and we'll see what happens as we move forward.
Well, I appreciate it, Greg. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to talk about the Green Diver Initiative. You know, it's not just the Green Divers, but it's a NAUI thing. It really is part of NAUI, and we want NAUI members to feel like they are a part of it. Their success is our success, and we just want to hear from them and learn what they're doing and help promote and share their Green Diver stories. So I just challenge everyone to just let me know and contact me if you have any questions or comments.
That's this episode of NAUI's Dive Team Report. I want to thank Sam Richardson for spending some time talking about Green Diver Initiative, and as always, keep the thought of being a green diver top of mind as you hit the water. I'm Greg Martin. Thanks for listening. I'll see you underwater.